No word though. Let's talk about the cult of podcasting. It's a cult, bro. This shit crazy. Let me tell you. It's like a cult. It's like a mass cult. It's like a mass cult. You know what I'm saying? And how they get you in the beginning is you don't know they're gonna change every fucking thing like they did music. You like they gonna be nice to this. They gonna respect this. This is podcasting. They're not gonna do the music business thing. No, they did it, and they always do it every time, don't they? We out here with these mics. We out here with these shows, these fucking epic dialogues, and they contriving business plans, marketing schemes, propaganda, profit margins, scaling, capitalism, capitalizing, profiting, and they ain't sharing nothing. Now, what happened first is they sold me on the idea that it's not video. I was like, this is actually epic. I can create an experience. It's actually a movie. I actually benefited as a listener listening to things that I visualized because it was great audio. It was audio greatness, so I could visualize it. I had no idea that video would be this important, and that once it became important, people would not understand the audio aspect. It's two different audiences. How I'm being told to structure the show and scale the show and take the show to the next level is heavily focused on video, not the audio. When for me, like I said, I was bought in by the fact that this is an audio experience. I'm actually like, I prefer that over anything. It's like, if you want your podcast to grow, you need clips. I said, hold on. How that work though, man? This is supposed to be an audio thing, man. Nobody told me about videos and looking cute. It's like, yeah, you get to look cute. What the fuck happened to creating an experience that you imagine the rest? Like, what's wrong with that though? What happened? Like, is that not cool no more? Or niggas just lazy? So you have to like do it all for them? You can't like imagine shit no more? You gotta see me? Why you gotta see me though? You can hear my takes, you can hear my podcast, you can listen to my voice. Why do you have to see me? And I get it. If you want to see me, see me. But why? Ask yourself, why? What are you getting extra? What's next? After you see me, then what? I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna pop back up. And then I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna pop back up. Like, you're never gonna get what you probably watching for. I don't know. Maybe they get everything they want when they watch the Rondo Show podcast. It's a cult, man. They sell you in the beginning on the fact that you're gonna do greatness. You're gonna do great work for the world. You're gonna build a platform. I need something to spit. You're gonna build a platform. You're gonna succeed in that platform, in that field, in that lane, in that niche, and you're gonna actually benefit people who just throw it, who don't typically profit from the content. This is disgusting. What just happened? People who don't typically profit from the content that they consume. You're gonna actually contribute to a space where you can benefit from the consumption. You can grow, improve your life. And you're like, damn, I'm helping people just by talking to them, telling them shit that I know is for fact that I learned, especially about the social services, being in the system, being on the client side, the um, survivor side. I'm gonna advocate. I'm gonna set this shit straight. I'm gonna tell people shit. I'm gonna move mountains and all that. And it turned into another rat race. It turned into another game where we call it the rap game, the hip hop game, the real estate game. It turned into another loop of bullshit where we can get our shit off and create these moments, these spectacles. But in the end, the value is what? Culture. You can't. You can't sell that. Can't sell that. And when I say you can't sell that, you can't sell that to a person who needs something. Like somebody who needs something, you can't be like, yo, here's some culture. Like, no, I need some money, bro. I need some tools. I need some education. Here's some culture. We got the jokes. We got the knowledge of what's going on in the celebrity pop news. I'm like, what the hell that's going to do for me right now, bro? I don't even have two sticks to rub together. I told people I thought of like if the world blew up and niggas actually hit the buttons and niggas start fighting each other, if you could look through the rubble and find this podcast, you might be okay. That's why I do this. I want it to be that thing. That you find the answers. You know why shit broke down and why shit went to shit, but you also understand what we should have been doing. It shouldn't just be here and gone like everything else. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody taking your podcast that serious. Boy, get the hell. Are you crazy? Are you really crazy? You're taking yourself way too seriously. Yeah, it's just what it is, man. I don't do this shit for nothing. Not for nothing. I don't do it for much. It don't take much from give me the pod. I love my shit, but I don't do this shit for nothing. And I feel like the hoops and the hurdles that they want you to jump through in this podcast world now is just for nothing. In the end, it's nothing. You shifted some money. You didn't even make nothing. You just moved it around. You didn't even realize you just did like this. Like you think you made a big splash, my nigga. You think you was a wave? Nigga, you said you shook you did a TikTok dance, nigga. That's what you did. We gonna take a break. I gotta do the audio first, man, before you do the video. So let me start and end everything. Goddamn it. What was that talking about? Nah, I know what I was talking about for the most part, but it's pretty much my thought process on this shit, man. It's funny. It's just funny. I told niggas to get plans and make plans for their life. I want niggas to achieve shit. I want my friends to be great. And it's like sad. Like I said, you get on the internet and you see people especially when you learn something, you have an awakening yourself, like I did. I woke up. I'm trolling the algorithm, and I'm not gonna win. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta stop fighting machines. I stopped. You know. But I see some of my friends that can't like realize what's happening. They can't see that they're fighting a machine and that they're losing because they're fighting the machine. Like you have to let this thing work for you. You also have to work for it in a way. You have to decide if you're gonna compromise your soul or not. It's not built in like it used to. Like we used to think it was. Like you know what I'm saying. You do your shit. You make good music. You make good music, and then one day the devil will approach you, and you say, "No, I'm taking my soul." And then it's like the news will write about you. They'll say, "You ain't shit. You should go to hell. You're crazy. You're a crackhead." They'll say all these things about you because you were supposed to take the gold and sell your soul and you chose not to. And you'll go down in history as the next Dave Chappelle. But it never happens that way. You are in control of your whole entire destiny, the entire path, the whole plan. You was there. You could have said something here. You could have said something there. You could have did this here. You could have did this there. You could have learned something here. You could have learned something there. You could have stopped. You could have started. You chose everything. So when the outcome is what it is, you can't accept anything other niggas tell you or anything niggas say other than themselves as the reason for what you seeing. So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, why is your Instagram page not an Instagram page of an artist? Why is it like, just a bunch of videos of a nigga? I'm like, okay, we have to like work this out. We have to figure out what we trying to do with our music. But these niggas in their mind say they're gonna be as big as Michael Jackson. They're gonna be bigger than Michael Jackson. All these things, and it's all based on for music. It's like the music is just gonna be so good that heaven will know. You know what I'm saying? And God Himself will step down and intervene and tell the fans what to do. That's not. That's not. It's not producing. It's not content. It's not creation. Just like existence, brother. If you love music so much that you do it like breathing, you have to find a way to make it into a business, or else you won't be breathing off of that music, brother. You're gonna be having to imagine like you don't have to work for money, but you get to make music all day, and you would do it for free. You can see how you become like horizontal and never like elevate. You don't have to work for money, so you're good, and you're also just making music. You're kind of like these artists that are like on a slave deal on these labels, and they just making music every day they wake up. They're never getting out of this contract. You know what I'm saying? Like they're making music every day and just giving it to the label, and the label's like telling them close but no cigar, close. Yeah, yeah, nice. No, we're keeping all of this. We're using all of this, but see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you tomorrow, brother. And he's not ever investing in himself, deciding what he's going to do with this music, with this talent, with this skill, what you have, this blessing. Views and streams being a scam, everybody knows, but we still with it. What's happening? I thought everybody knew it was a scam. Niggas is not stopping the view stream train though. That's still the path. That's still the plan. That's still the plan of action. That's still how you doing your music and judging your music, and that's that's a part of your brain when you talking about your music. So the streams and like you can't even bring up streaming and music to me. It don't even match. There's no payment in streaming. That's what I'm saying. So this is not happening correctly from the get go, from the beginning. This ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. So to all my artists out there, man, niggas say it all the time, and niggas with more money than me say it all the time. So you should already know. You have to own your own shit. You gotta move forward and build a plan that doesn't have anybody involved but you. You need to figure out what you can wake up every day and do and bring to yourself. How can you eat on your own? You need to look up the actual ways, build the platforms, build the accounts, build the infrastructure that you need to build so that when people enter you, pause, they leave having had paid a fee and left a mark that at least you can get them to come back. Um, Sounded really gay, but we gotta sell this show, man. We gotta get this podcast off the fucking ground, nigga. So no, all right. Yo, I was in a, yo, I be in spaces on Twitter just to like keep my account lit and shit and support people, like show love, and I'll be listening, of course, but it's like to show love. Like the reason I don't do anonymous is what I'm basically explaining is because I want people to know that I'm listening, you know. So, and I show love to all the people that follow me and follow me back. I don't care what their space is about. It might not be nothing I'm interested in, but I'm supporting you because this is your space. You know, you created this and you follow me, so this is what you're interested in. You need support on X in order for more people to find you. So I'm going to support you. And I support the LGBTQ community. So you be in a space like, and it'd be gay dudes talking, and you just like, okay, this is not a problem. There's no problem listening to gay dudes talk. But then they changed the title of the space. Where the niggas at? I said, oh shit. I can't be in this space when the title is Where the niggas at? I gotta get out of here. Yo, they could be like, yo, Rondo's in the Where the niggas at space. Yo, I fuck with niggas, man. Twitter is like the streets, bro. It's like imagine walking down the block with your niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got gay friends and y'all cool, but they take you to the block that you don't need to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me out. Hey, yo, Doe, let me out, yo. Let me out. That's been this episode of the Rondo Show podcast. I hope this message gets to you well. I hope whatever platform you're listening on, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Tune into the Rondo Show podcast every week. 2026, we lit. Patreon. Patreon episode coming soon after this. Rondo Show out.